Ah, Christina. Hi.
Hi. Every time I went to raise my hand, I'd cough. So I thought I need to raise my hand. You just disappeared.
Okay. Did that help?
1 second. I pinned you.
Great. Just for fun, as we're resting in, when I ask you the question, who are you? Take a moment and just speak from your direct experience here now, not from anything you've heard from anyone, but just here now. Thoughts come and go, feelings come and go, experience comes and goes. Body's changing every second, millions of cells dying, millions of new cells coming. And yet there's this presence, yeah?
Mm.
And what is that presence? Or this?
Feels very subtle. Like nothing.
Like nothing.
Mm. Doesn't even really feel peaceful yet. Just
You know, in a certain sense, you could say it has no quality at all. Different, like different qualities appear in it.
mm.
Yeah.
Does this become like more peaceful and joyful?
Good question. When we rest together like this, how would you describe the feeling in your heart?
It feels like there's an inner knowing that this is the right place. But there's also like a bit of a lack of trust, because it doesn't feel like some people have, like, feel really strongly this peace, and that's not really my experience.
Yeah, so beautiful. So you can see that somewhere there's the capacity to kind of, there's some expectation that's being measured against, yeah?
Mm.
So if you're just describing without that expectation, so you hear this presence,
Feels like everything's in it.
everything's in it. Cool.
It's touching everything.
And yet it's beyond everything, right?
I guess
You know
so.
what I mean? Yeah. So within this all experience comes peace, disturbance, but none of it, like the best analogy, or one, a good one, I can't say it's the best, is the reflection in the mirror, in a mirror. What does it mean about the mirror?
Nothing.
Nothing, yeah, nothing. The mirror is just, it just reflects whatever's standing in front of it.
Mm.
And the mirror remains untouched. It's not touched by thousands of people standing in front of it. It doesn't make a difference.
Mm.
And I love what you said. Everything is in it. Everything. Time, space, matter, energy, all appearing in this. Yet we can't really say what this is yet.
No.
And whatever this is, does it have any boundaries?
No.
In most of us, there's conditioned resistances, conditioned and also trauma related resistances to the sensations of the moment.
Mm.
It's nothing we do, it's something that's been programmed or instructed or put on our head, however you want to see it. Yeah. And whenever there's a resistance, the sense is that there's something not okay. In just receiving unconditionally this moment, nowhere to get, nothing to change, nothing to fix. But that's not something we're always in control of, because the resistances are usually automatic and unconscious.
Yeah.
But there's a tendency to think it means something about us. And as long as those are playing, there'll be some sense of not okayness, of dis-ease, not being at ease. As those resistances get explored and integrated, then what's left is just, you can call it unconditional love. There's nothing that needs to be different. This moment is as God as it gets. This moment is.
So those voices that say I have to behave a certain way or whatever, I can just ignore them all.
Exactly, you can see they're conditioned.
Mm. There is a magnetism to this.
Yes.
Yeah.
It like pulls us in, it pulls us into itself.
Yeah.
What's beautiful, and my sense is you're starting to notice it, is that as we just rest here,
Yes.
there's like a flow of information that happens just naturally without doing anything.
Mm.
You know, in all of us, in our nervous system, we have these mirror neurons that just start to mirror each other. That's how we feel empathy or feel someone. And so when we're resting like this, they start to come into coherence with each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way I describe it is it just feels like there's a flow of information. Sometimes it feels like love, but mostly it's just a flow of, yeah, that's actually quite sweet. So nothing to do, nowhere to get, no one to get there, just rest.
I'm feeling subtle peace now.
Beautiful.
But I am able to do this on my own, aren't I?
Yes, yes, of course. You know, it's in a sense, it's this funny thing. It's like this that you are, like you said, has no boundaries and everything's included in it. So when we talk about doing it on my own, we're usually referring to the sense of I, which is trying to do something rather than just being, which is not needing to do anything. It just is what it is naturally. So there's no doing in it, there's no effort in it, it's just a deep resting, basically. And in that resting, the sense of I doesn't have much sway or not much pull, but this presence just pulls attention into itself, and it's beautiful to rest like that, in my experience.
Yes.
Beautiful, Christine.
Thank you, Isaac.
Yeah, thank you. So, did you raise your hand, Sissy, or was that just a? Oh, okay. Hi, Sissy.
Hi. Hi. I was just, tears were coming up in the story there. Because, yeah, well, I want to go to the sauna right now. I was just thinking, oh, I'm gonna check in with Isaac and everybody. And it's so, and then I come in and there's a wave like, woof, it's in my body. I don't see you clearly. Wait a minute, I have to pin you also.
Pin me. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So I'm so grateful that I can feel this actually.
Yeah.
I want to share a little story. It's short. This month I met somebody and there are no questions in our story. So I really don't know who he is. I know, but we are just in the now being together. And it's so nice because it's no who's your friend or who are your children, who there are no questions at all. But my surroundings, they're like, who is he? And I'm like, I'm not gonna answer that questions because I'm so grateful that there are no questions, only being there. I was like, it's so overrated, the questions. Because yeah, it's so fresh. It's so fresh. Perhaps it's a little like now, there's no future, no past, just here it is.
It's so unusual to meet like that.
Unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I know. So I'm really excited about this. And when he tells, I'm like, no, don't tell me. Yeah, it's really funny also. So is there in Holland a retreat, Isaac, or is that coming up?
There's a retreat coming up at Jonathan in Bavaria.
Oh, when is that? I can
So
see.
it's in about 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
excited to
yeah, I understand that.
be together with everybody again. Such
Yeah.
a feel that happens. Yeah.
Thank you.
Maria.
Hi,
Hi, Maria.
the exploration with Christina pulls me in this room.
I didn't get the last 3 words.
In this room, in this space.
Yes.
And there's also always coming the thought of Jonathan, and then I get it excited.
You coming?
I'm coming.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I'll see you soon.
yeah,
With luck. Yeah.
with luck. Thank you.
Thanks. Arena.
I wanted to look at something. It's not new. It's about this, like there's something in me not agreeing with being alone or one. And I still feel I would so much be okay with it, because I know we are, I mean, like whatever I am, it's in this body, or this body is in me, or this body is a tool or whatever, but I'm still, there's something in me like.
It's a yearning.
Huh?
There's a yearning.
Yes, there's a yearning. It's like,
Mm.
and yeah, tears come up just speaking about, like, I'm not agreeing to spend my life so lonely.
Mm.
But on the other hand, I feel this like, yeah, but I have, all the concepts. I have to be able to be alone. I should be happy.
There's nothing there that's useful. All you know is there's a yearning. and the yearning your thinking comes up with, if I had a partner, someone, then everything would be okay.
Yeah, a partner or living in a community or a cat maybe, or just
Yeah,
it's looking for solutions. It's like not
it's looking for something. And then just if you had that, what would that give you? An end to this yearning.
yeah, because I feel I do so many things to avoid the pain of feeling the loneliness, just running away or just go walking, go somewhere, go in a coffee, see someone. It's like it's not even motivated by wanting to doing this, but from the avoidance.
Yeah. So there's a yearning, and it's not being met. And so there's a lot of compensations, different compensations. Yeah.
It is even as if being here alone, it doesn't make sense. It's not enough to have my own experience with this being here in this body. If it's not even shared, it's like, why the heck, Mhm.
Is it okay that this yearning is here, or is it not okay?
No, I think it's good. It's okay.
Okay.
At least there's a yearning.
In a strange way, the yearning is to stop yearning.
I don't get it. I don't get the strange way. There must be a Purzelbaum.
No, but I mean, you look, because it looks like you get what you're yearning for, then there won't be a yearning anymore. Whatever it is that you're yearning for.
Yes. Yes, that's true. If I meet or receive what this yearning is longing for, of course, then it's satisfied.
And for now, what you have is the yearning.
Mhm.
I'm sure if we went to gallery view and we asked how many people know this yearning, there'd be a lot of us.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's not personal.
No. Mm. Mm. No, probably not. It's true. Mm. Mhm. So how, but I just, the pressure that comes from me thinking I have to do something about it. This is, it creates a feeling that of permanent is not okay. Something is not okay. And that it goes on my nerves. It's just like, can it please just feel okay where I am? It's okay. It's not so bad, I'm just a bit fed up with certain things, but yeah, I would love to experience the yearning without blaming myself, for being wrong.
Yeah.
Or blaming somebody else for not being available or not meeting my expectations or, Mhm.
But so what we have is the yearning. And usually when there's a yearning, our thinking tries to help, and it tries to tell us what's going to satisfy that yearning.
Mhm. Yes.
And as long as we believe what we think is going to end the yearning, then we never have a chance just to be with the yearning itself. Just pure yearning. So let's see if it's possible when we rest here. Just for there to be pure yearning, and we just rest with it. Not trying to solve it, not trying to fix it. Just very gently, really feeling into this yearning. When we were younger, maybe we were yearning for the school holidays or Christmas, something. Then the hormones kicked in and we were yearning for lover that could really meet us. Then the yearning starts to maybe morph a little bit and yearning for the right career or the right home. Then as it goes on, then there's for companionship with like a bit of sex, maybe good loving. And then if we live longer, then maybe we yearn for good health. But somehow we're just being with the yearning. Yeah. And as you're exploring, how is that yearning appear?
It goes like both directions, like inside, connecting deeper with my whatever body, but also this longing to meet in this world. It's like an awareness to be here and share the whatever love. I mean, it's just what we do here, the joy and the love, the miracle of being here. And I think that's why I'm so doubting the compensations, like I don't only want to be here when I'm in my profession. It's also conditioned, it's like, then I have to act a certain way. I'm a teacher, so I cannot, then I cannot be private with my students, or like I have to be a bit careful.
No, I understand. So as we, like, I talk about meeting the moment as the beloved. So I can see behind you, there's nature, there's your garden. And just getting a sense of, is it possible to just include all the things around you, things in your home that you love?
No, I'm actually not at my place and I don't love my home.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in this moment, wherever you are.
Yeah, it's beautiful here.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's possible to include it all. It's just a thought, like, oh, I meet nobody today. It's like, it's scary. It creates
So that's a thought, you can see that, yeah.
yes.
And behind that thought is the idea that meeting someone would solve this. So then, of course, your antenna is always looking, is this the one? Where can I find that one?
Yes, and there's a thought that it's sad that we are alone in our homes. Humanity is stuck in little
Boxes, yeah.
boxes. It's not nice. Yeah, but maybe this is also a thought. Maybe, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel when I follow what's coming up, I see that I have a certain victim thinking behind it, like thinking or blaming circumstances that happened, that I'm in this situation now, like where I am. And as if the old solutions, what I did early, like go somewhere dancing, do something you love with people, and it doesn't work anymore. Something doesn't work anymore. And I don't know what could be the new solution. And then I'm ending up with, there's no solution.
And if you're honest, if you met someone and they moved into your home and you didn't have the freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do anymore, because now there's somebody else that you have to cruise with. How's that?
I'm actually now experimenting because I'm here 4 weeks for working, and now I said I'm open to have a shared flat now. I'm open that somebody else comes, because I complain to be lonely, and I'm like, yeah, maybe it's nice that somebody moves in. Maybe it's nice.
And a shared flat is very different than a romantic
Yes.
involvement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then you have company, and you have no real obligation. You're there. You can eat together or not eat together. And with luck, you have some common interest. If you share a flat, then that can be lovely. But
Yeah, I don't know about. I mean, I have created my romantic relation is not at all like. I moved out of the house with this romantic relation because he was so like he told me it's like prison. If he told me if I would move back to the home we were together, he would go to another country, which I'm still digesting. It made me laugh in that moment because it was so radical, but it also, sometimes I'm still like, I have to fit. I mean, if this is how he feels about us, it's like, I'm gone.
yeah.
But it
But
expressed.
can you see it can you see it from his perspective at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand. I see the wisdom in it. I mean, he said if we would live in a house, we were not together anymore. I understand. I can relate to it, of course.
Yeah, beautiful.
But we want to find a balance. I mean, between seeing each other like never and saying that's my part and we never meet. It's a beautiful relationship. We just don't meet, but we love each other. Maybe a bit more like exchange would be nice.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're here now and just tuning into that yearning and seeing how it is now. We didn't try and change anything. We didn't try and fix anything.
And now I'm having a beautiful conversation with you. which is actually one of the things I'm yearning for, you know, just to meet in this interest, exploring together. I mean, thank you for opening this space, being curious and asking questions.
Thank you. Did anyone give me value out of that exploration? Some people, good. Great, Ingrid, I see you raised your hand. Hi, Ingrid.
Hi, Isaac. Such a long time ago that I have seen you in Munich many, many years.
Oh. Hi.
Yeah, hi. And I remember when I sat next to you, my question was flown away. I had no more question. And in the meantime, my life has changed a lot. I'm very sad. I am very sick.
Okay.
And chronic pain and so many other restrictions. And on top, I'm living now in a very tiny flat with one room and kitchen and so. And my neighbor above and next to you, to me, they're making so much noise that I sleep mainly 1.5 or 2 hours in a piece and then over. So I got other diseases on top, and because I'm so KO. And I wanted to love them, but it's so hard to say, well, and I want.
Da spiele ich so gerne damit. Es ist nämlich eine
Was ist das jetzt?
von diesen berühmten
One moment, please.
die du gerade erwähnt hast.
Excuse me. I have to stop something.
Das ist dein Geschenk, liebe Verena.
Mamma mia. Excuse me. So it's over. Sorry.
No worries.
And they don't talk with me. I wanted to talk to them to come together, and they refuse everything. And they say they go to the law. So it is as if the positions are changed. If that, I don't know. And I want to go give it back. Often I want to give it back. But then I say, no. And I stop everything. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I want peace. So
So let's see if we can find peace in this moment. Just now. So there's an interesting piece. At this moment, there's an interesting piece.
Slowly come down. I still feel tears, but I can hear the birds outside. I love.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I don't know if anybody else has a sound in the background. Does anyone else have a sound in the background? Okay, I don't know. Bettina, is everybody else muted? Let's try that. Okay.
No, it's nobody muted. No other is muted. Everybody is muted, yes.
Okay, cool. So then that sound is just coming from someone we don't. Okay. So just yeah, and again, the only moment we can know peace is this moment, right, Ingrid?
I didn't understand. Sorry.
The only moment we can know peace is right now. We cannot know peace in the future or in the past. It's only this moment, yeah?
Yes.
So now because there's an interest in peace, let's just see. We just bring our intelligence in this love of peace. So we're in love with peace, and we just in this love. In this love affair with peace, we can't hold on to anything else, yeah? Only this love with peace, yeah? Not trying to solve anything, not trying to fix anything, just only interested in peace. And tell me what you notice. Yeah?
So go into the future always. And then I fear.
Yeah.
And I want to stop them. And then the sounds around me triggers me again. And then have to work a lot to stop again. And sometimes I have success in it, but it is seldom.
Yes. So, but this moment, you're not alone. We're together, we're playing,
Yes.
just looking to see where is peace in this moment. Certainly, it's not in the future, and
Just in
certainly
me.
it's not.
Excuse me. And it's just in me.
Yes.
And
Yes.
very deep.
Very deep. Yeah. So we just rest now with that peace. Not postponing, but not even 1 second, just now. Tell me what you recognize, or what you feel.
A thought popped up. I am love.
Ah, good.
Yes.
And your whole face changed, your color
Yes.
changed. Yeah.
I can breathe better. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Ingrid. And now, lay down with this peace, with this love. And my feeling is you'll find that then the sounds will not disturb you.
Yeah, there was indeed. It's just a very big sound. Somebody smashed the door.
And it doesn't disturb, yeah.
No, not really.
Yeah, exactly. So you're welcome to lay down now, and just you can keep the sound open so you can hear. And just if your body wants to sleep, let it sleep. Enjoy.
Yeah, lay down is good for me.
Yeah. Good.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ingrid. Thanks. Helen.
Hi. Very fun. Just when I put up my hand, the sun is beginning to shine. It's right. And then the light is really like, phew. Mm. Oh. Anyway. Yeah. It's wow. Because in my life there's a lot, I mean, there's a lot of turbulence around me, you can say, you know. Wow. And then oh, to stay in this simplicity, you can say, yeah. Mm. I can see like actually that's the only thing, how to say that? That's the whole time the challenge to stay just in this simplicity, yeah.
Yeah.
Even if everything is breaking down around you and the only thing what then sometimes pops up is this kind of I also can see this kind of say that you have no power, that you are in a way kind of powerless, you know. You cannot there's nothing I can do, you know. The only challenge is to stay in this simplicity, stay
Yes,
here.
exactly. Exactly.
That's the whole challenge. It's falling in such a other way the last months, I can say. Like and then there's happening a lot around me with a lot of sensations and things and then I sit in the midst of it, you know, there's a lot, and then just to hear the birds sing and in between all this, yeah, It's, yeah. Thank you.
Mm. Best. Govinda.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Govinda.
I have a question today. It seems like there's a seeking for these moments of opening, these glimpses, you can call them glimpses or satori or whatever. And it seems like there's a seeking, yearning for it. And it somehow seems to be a trap for me. Or it seems to be a trap. Maybe. Can you maybe give some insight there?
Yeah. You know, clearly there's a love affair in you. And in that love affair, no matter what shows up, if you ask yourself who's aware of it, the answer must be I am. No matter what. And the question, who am I, isn't an intellectual question. The question, who am I, actually is to get rid of the one who's asking the question. Seeing what's always here.
Okay. That's another perspective.
Yeah. Because when we rest together, it gets quiet, yeah?
Yeah. And with this quietness and resting, often these glimpses happen, or these openings.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But they are not the goal. Or,
There is no goal. Who you are, you already are.
yeah.
And in a sense, you know, like our experience is determined by our habits of attention. And as our attention recognizes that resting at its source, at that presence, then there is no problem. What will happen, will happen. What won't happen, won't happen.
And it brings some peace. Can I ask one more question?
Sure.
The other side is the imagined self, the mind created self, or however you want to call it. It seems that the self is like a survival mechanism in itself.
Yes.
Could you
Yes.
say so?
Yes, yes. From that perspective of the sense of I that doesn't even really exist.
Yeah.
It's like that who am I? And recognizing that who you already are. And that's always here. And then resting. Then that other sense of I that it can be there, but you look at it, what's it made up of? Memories, of movements. It's not substantial. It doesn't actually exist. As soon as it's, our thinking gets quiet, there is no, there's only presence there.
It appears that the imagined self is fighting to survive. It's like yeah. Does not want to. It does not.
Something that doesn't exist.
But it does.
Something that doesn't exist is trying to not to not. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, it's crazy, but even if it does not exist, it wants to be, or it seems to, the illusion wants to survive somehow. Apparently, it's just a game somehow. I don't know. Oftentimes there are thoughts, I cannot be at peace now because thoughts like that. There happens something now, I cannot be at peace. Like it's preventing the peace. It's job somehow.
Yes, and those are simply thoughts. If you look, you'll see it.
Yeah.
You know, the moon borrows its light from the sun. It has no light of its own. Without the sun, the moon has no light. Yeah? Those thoughts have no energy except for the energy you give it by bringing your attention to them. Otherwise, there's nothing. Listen. That sense of I is the same thing. It doesn't have any energy except for the energy that it gets from our attention.
And the pull is strong.
Yeah.
Somehow. get attention. Seems important.
Maybe. I mean, it just seems like that because it's a habit, let's say.
Yeah. It's like if it does not get attention, it's like connected to death.
Yeah. Yes. It seems, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you. Rishi.